According to the UN Food Price Index, governments in the Middle East and Africa are teetering as a result of the world price of food. With anxious markets sustaining one shock after another, food has rapidly become the front driver of politics. Scarcity is a new norm, and the consequences are now felt by everyone and seen by everyone. So it's already happened before. In 1965, U.S. President Lyndon Johnson administration shipped 1/5 of the U.S. wheat crop to India. You don't even have to be in the planet to see it. You can see it in outer space. Increasing except for one country, which is Germany, but that's because of the decreasing population of Germany. Otherwise, if you look at the proportion of the population and the meat consumption, it's been increasing in Germany as well.
Tanzania, geographically speaking, it's split in half. So the north, the soil, the climate is a lot different from the south, and the south has, the soil has a lot of nutrients in it. With this new development assistance, which is supposed to help out small-scale farmers, it only helps out the large, commercial farmers. But by 2050, the food production has to go up by 50%.
So now that the farmers, they have less seeds to, they have the same seeds to use, so the nutrients is, the soil is losing nutrients, and then now they're starting to suffer from poverty and hunger, and then the climate conditions are changing as well, so they don't have different seeds to adjust for whatever season it is. They only have what they had before. They can't trade anymore. So you can see all these different effects that are having on these farmers. Just for a lot of us, supposed to end up helping them out, and so this is just, it's not really good for them.
So biodiversity is low, so the soil is becoming dry, and it's not being able to grow different seeds.
Yeah, because so the farmers, the small farmers, they only have the seeds that they have. It's because they can no longer trade, so they only have specific seeds. So as they use the same seeds and same crops over and over again, it dries the soil of its nutrients. And then, because what they used to do is trade their seeds and use different seeds every year. So crop rotation to get the nutrients back in the soil that each crop needs. But now that they have a lot less seeds to use, the soil is losing nutrients. They basically taught the farmers more efficient ways to grow, how to create their own fertilizer, which many of them said that it really ended up helping them out, and then they didn't have to buy the expensive government-provided fertilizer.
And to fix this, I said that the government should likely lift the patent so they can actually grow the seeds for themselves and the people around them. And they're limiting them to a certain number of seeds at one price, no matter how much money they make or anything. So I'm thinking if they maybe sold the seed less for small-scale farmers so they could get brought up and then eventually become a large-scale farmer, which instead of thinking money, they think future. For trade, the farmer will only be able to consume the seeds for family purposes, but only if, say, there have been leftover seeds from the prior harvest.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues going on, because this one problem where they can't trade seeds, it's turning into multiple smaller problems, and it's really hard on these small farmers, and it's kind of ironic, because the whole point of the law was to help out the small farmers, but it's hurting them a lot more than it's helping. Trade their seeds with anyone except for the 3 surrounding villages, so it's creating problems, and it's really reducing the biodiversity.
Is present. Germany is in the theoretical stage 5, along with Eurozone countries such as Slovakia, Italy, Austria, Slovenia, and Estonia. Moving along, environment might increase trade tensions because of the differences in the scope and cost of national environmental regulation. But India and Japan have found that it's very expensive to do so, at about hundreds of millions of dollars. Electrical cars are an important asset Asia, Europe, and the United States are considering. It will lower the use of oil and decrease carbon dioxide emissions, including there will continue to be international tensions in the future regarding this. So oil prices are continually rising. They could skyrocket. and is a major source of its foreign exchange earnings. Though India is a significant force in the world's trade, corruption and underdeveloped agriculture still lurks. But with the recent changes in the year of 2015, India has been seeing a substantial growth in its population increased by about 0.9 million, 6% of the total world's population. India is ranked second in the list of countries by population. Even if it's a lie, say it will be alright, and I shall be broken in.
Northern India, Europe starting to get populated as well. Yeah. And now the Industrial Revolution happens, we can see a huge boom in population throughout the world. And people start colonizing like remote regions like Russia and Australia.
You won't give up on me. I shall be thee. I shall be thee. Open the door. Show me your face tonight. I know it's true. No one heals me like you.
This is a question for each one of you. What is your favorite theory of modernization?
My favorite theory of modernization is the capitalist Rothschild theory, because it breaks down like certain stages that a country has to go through. But your love is alright. And my favorite theory is that theory also, even though all countries do not go through all 5 stages. I think the capitalist theory is more realistic in terms of countries being able to climb up the ladder, because I feel like the Marxists is just solely on communist countries. I don't think they really branched out for countries that are not communist. I think this one is more realistic.
They were ready.
I shall be. I shall be. And provide assistance and things like that to other countries. Another example of this is moral diplomacy in the United States. And moral diplomacy was a system that urged Americans to support underdeveloped countries to guide them to American standards. That not everything is gonna be the way you think it ought to be. It seems like every time I'm trying to. We're also going to be talking about the modernization theories and the origins of the modernization theories and the different factors that goes into the fields. Alright, so vocabulary you need to know. Traditional society is a society based on customs and habits. And the modernization theory is before a country is recognized as a democracy, it has to show signs of these core values: liberty, equality, and justice. I shall be thee. I shall be. And that's freedom and independence from the government. Equality, everyone has equal rights and opportunities. And justice, and that institutes morality principles and fairness. So, examples of countries. Alright, so what is the connection between development and democracy? Well, economic development is a major influence on democracy because an increase in development creates a large, educated, and articulate middle class of people who are accustomed to thinking for themselves, and this transforms people's values and motivations. And an example of this can be thought of as the Great Awakening. Catholic priests. But in the Great Awakening, people just started to develop their own values, their own beliefs, and then started questioning the Catholics. All right. So as our knowledge increases, societies emerge, and people become more accustomed to using their own initiative and judgment on the job, and are increasingly likely to question rigid and hierarchical authority. So you can even see this in the gift that we have. Shall be thee. I shall be thee. I shall emphasize religion, respect for obedience to authority, national pride. However, these characteristics change as societies become more secular and rational. This reflects a cultural shift that occurs when younger generations emerge that have grown up taking survival for granted. Values like self-expression, political activism, environmental protection, gender equality, tolerance of ethnic minorities. Foreigners, gays, and lesbians need to continue to have a growing emphasis to ensure a culture of trust and tolerance in which people cherish individual freedom. These factors are crucial to modernization and democracy because they promote.
The monster's gone, he's on the run, and your daddy we're not saying just pour the money into the country. 'Cause
Well, if I give money, how do I know that it's going to get to help the problem?
and we've had issues with that.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful boy. Before you go to sleep.
I know you guys say that globalization is a good thing, but if more people are in the working in these like low-level factories with like no FDA control or anything, isn't that contributing to like the cycle because people they're not working in the field, but now they're working in a factory, which means they're not getting they don't have time to get the education they need.
And we run into the same issue with the education as if you're working in a field, like you're saying. If other people around you are working for just food, everybody's going to have just food. And you're not going to have what you need. So if you need water, or if you want a book, or if you need a light, you're not going to have that if you're working for just food. If you're in this factory, you're working for some monetary benefit. You can use that money to go towards, yes, food, but you can also purchase different things with the money that you do make. And it's a little bit more money than if you were to work in just a field and just selling food.
When the incomes get higher in rich countries, the same thing will happen to the poor countries. Just like globalization, they work together to come at the whole. It has a positive correlation. There was no research saying when the rich country gets rich, the poor countries will get poor. It's a positive correlation, meaning that when the rich countries get richer, the poor countries will gain a little bit more. And when the poor countries get poor, when the poor countries get poor, the rich countries will also get poor. This goes with the example Mr. Swindler said. With globalization, it helps the poor countries, the imports to the United States, it helps the consumer. So overall, globalization, it helps everyone as a whole. Next question, is poverty the result of exploitation of the poor by the rich? Not necessarily.
People would get less than $1 a day, have little access to adequate nutrition, safe drinking water, and shelter.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for his life.
Yeah, so investing in the teachers and things is a good answer. I like that. All right.
Yeah, the question is 22 minutes. Like, the question is where if I log in the video.
Yeah, the video definitely was long, and we kind of shuffled around between the questions and stuff. Yeah, so not bad.
Yeah,
Ron, make sure you get
oh yeah, and
some-
last question. And